Over 50? 6 movements Japanese elders do every day and you should too. Over 50 and wondering how to keep your body feeling younger, steadier, and more joyful. Spend any morning in Japan and you will see elders in their 80s and 90s walking to the market, tending small gardens, and greeting neighbors with clear voices and straight backs. Their secret is not punishment in a gym or expensive supplements. It is a handful of ordinary movements practiced consistently, woven into daily life like brewing tea. Today I will guide you through 6 of those movements and 1 habit to avoid. My intention is simple and caring. I want you to feel safe, hopeful, and confident as you speak with your clinician before you try anything new. If something hurts, stop. There is always a gentler path. The movements today ask for no special equipment. A stable chair with a firm seat, a kitchen counter, a wall, and comfortable shoes are more than enough. If you prefer to remain seated for parts of this session, I will show you how. Here is how we will spend our hour together. We will begin with a minute of quiet breathing to arrive. Then I will teach you 6 movements that Japanese elders practice, each with a story, a simple explanation of why it works, and gentle, timed practice so you can feel it in your own body. We will finish with the 1 habit many Japanese elders actively avoid and a clear plan to help you carry this home. You can let the sound of my voice be your pacing. When I say we will practice for 1 minute, I will count and keep time. Set your phone aside if you can. Let yourself be fully present. This is your time. Let us arrive together. Sit tall on your chair with both feet on the floor and your hands resting on your thighs. Lengthen the back of your neck as if a soft string were lifting the crown of your head. Close your eyes if that feels safe, or soften your gaze. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. 1 slow breath in, 1 slow breath out. I will count 5 calming breaths with you now. Inhale 1, exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Feel your shoulders melt down. Feel your feet supported. You are ready. Movement 1. Rising gracefully. Getting up and down without using your hands as much as possible. Many people notice that standing up from a chair or bed becomes harder after 50. It can be tempting to push with the arms or hold the breath and strain. Over time, that pattern weakens the thighs and hips, and when the legs weaken, balance and confidence fade. In several Japanese aging studies, the ease with which a person can rise from sitting or even from the floor is linked with leg strength and balance, both important for independence. In Okinawa, a grandmother I visited sat cross-legged on a simple cushion at her low table. She poured tea, laughed softly, and when it was time to stand, she placed her feet under her and rose as if lifted by a quiet spring. She told me she practiced getting up and down a few times each day, never rushing, always breathing. Let us practice together. Sit at the front half of your chair with your feet hip-width and your toes pointing forward. Scoot your bottom back a little so you feel the chair under you. Place your hands lightly on your thighs. Look forward, not down. Now hinge your chest slightly forward as if you are bowing. Keep your back long, press your feet gently into the floor, and stand up as you breathe out. If you need to use your hands, keep them on your thighs and give yourself a little push. If standing fully is difficult today, simply lift your bottom an inch off the chair and sit back down with control. We will do 5 slow repetitions. I will count. Stand and exhale, sit and inhale, that is 1. Stand and exhale, sit and inhale, that is 2. Stand and exhale, sit and inhale, that is 3. Stand and exhale, sit and inhale, that is 4. Stand and exhale, sit and inhale, that is 5. Rest for a few breaths. If your knees are sore, check that your knees are tracking over your toes rather than collapsing inward. If your lower back complains, hinge from your hips rather than rounding your spine. For anyone with a hip replacement, Follow your surgeon's posture guidelines and do not cross your legs. Now let us practice for 1 quiet minute. Choose the version that feels right for you. Hands free if you can, hands on thighs if you prefer, or use the armrest. Move slowly, exhale to stand, inhale to sit. Here is your minute. Begin now. 10 seconds. 20. 30. Keep your chin slightly tucked and your gaze soft. 40. 50. And 1 minute. Sit tall and notice the warmth in your legs. That is your strength returning. Movement 2. Morning spine awakener. Gentle twists and stretches that wake your back and set your posture for the day. Many of us wake with stiffness. When the spine moves through gentle ranges early in the day, joints feel less cranky and balance improves. Think of this as oiling the hinges. In Kyoto, I met a retired carpenter who greeted the morning beside his small window. Before he walked to the market, he stood with his feet planted and slowly turned his ribcage left and right, like a tree swaying with the breeze. He told me it kept him honest about his posture and reminded him to breathe. Please stand or remain seated with your spine tall. Imagine a string lengthening you from the crown of your head. Place your hands at the base of your ribs. On an inhale, grow tall. On an exhale, gently turn your chest to the left, keeping your hips facing forward. Only go as far as your breath allows. Inhale back to center. Exhale gently to the right. Inhale center. Continue at your own pace. If you have osteoporosis or spinal concerns, keep the movement small and comfortable. The goal is ease, not range. We will continue this gentle twist for 1 minute. Begin turning left, center, right, center. 20 seconds. Notice your shoulders melting down. 40 seconds. Finish with 1 more soft twist each way. Now lift your arms as if you are reaching to a high shelf. Breathe in as you reach up, breathe out as you lower. Repeat that 5 times. Reach and inhale, lower and exhale. Fin. And again. 2 more. Last one. Let your arms rest by your sides. If standing makes you lightheaded, do this seated. If you notice dizziness with turning, keep your head facing forward and turn only your chest. For anyone with high blood pressure, avoid holding your breath. Move with ease. This small ritual takes under 2 minutes each morning, yet it refreshes your posture and lifts your mood. Movement 3. The knee guardian. Slow, controlled squats. The word squat may sound harsh, but the version we will use is gentle and restorative. In Tokyo, I watched a group of older friends gather near a park. Before their Tai Chi, they practiced small, slow sit back and stand motions while chatting. You could hear laughter between the breaths. That is how it should feel. When done correctly, this movement strengthens the thigh muscles that support the knee joint. Less stress falls on the cartilage and the knee tracks smoothly. Research suggests that stronger quadriceps and hips are linked with better knee comfort over time. Stand behind your chair and place your hands lightly on the back for balance. Feet hip width, toes forward. Soften your knees. Shift your weight back slightly as if you are reaching your bottom toward the chair behind you. Stop when you feel your thighs begin to work, then press the floor away and return to standing. Keep your heels grounded. Your knees should point in the same direction as your toes. If you feel discomfort, make the movement smaller. We will do 8 slow repetitions. I will count slowly. Lower for 3 counts and rise for 3 counts. Lower 1, 2, 3. Rise 1, 2, 3. That is 1. Lower 1, 2, 3. Rise 1, 2, 3. That is 2. Keep going. 3, 4. Rest if you need to. 6, 7. Last one. 8. Shake out your legs gently. If your knees are tender, try a wall sit instead. Stand with your back against a wall, slide down just a few inches, hold for 5 slow breaths, then slide back up. For anyone with arthritis flares, choose a day when pain is quieter and keep ranges small. For those with balance worries, keep both hands on the chair. We will now practice a minute of tiny squats, moving like a slow wave. Begin now. Imagine you are sending your hips back a few inches, then returning. Breathe out as you stand tall. Keep your chest open. 20 seconds. Halfway. If you feel steady, let go with one hand. If you feel tired, pause and breathe. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Notice how your knees and hips feel a little more alive. Movement 4. The balance master. One leg standing. Falls are one of the most common causes of serious injury after 60. Balance can be trained and maintained. I remember watching a man in Osaka pause to tie his shoe. He simply floated one foot off the ground, tied the lace, and continued on. He smiled when I asked him about it. He said he stood on one leg each morning while he brushed his teeth. That small habit built a quiet confidence. Stand near a wall, counter, or the back of your chair. Place 2 fingertips on the support. Lift your chest and lengthen your spine. Shift your weight into your left foot. Gently lift your right foot just an inch off the ground. Keep your gaze steady on something at eye level. Breathe. We will hold for 20 seconds together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. 10, 15, 20. Set your foot down. Now switch sides. Weight on the right foot, lift the left a little. Hold for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Keep your belly soft. 10, 15, 20. If that felt easy, try again with less support. If you feel uncertain, keep your hand on the support and treat it like a feather. We will do 1 minute of balance practice now, alternating legs every 10 seconds. Ready? Lift the right foot for 10, switch left foot for 10, switch right foot, switch left foot. Twice more. Switch, switch, and rest. If you are alone and your balance is fragile, do not close your eyes. Keep them open. If you have neuropathy or numbness in your feet, wear supportive shoes and use the counter for stability. A gentler option is to place one foot directly in front of the other in a narrow stance, hold for 20 seconds, and then switch which foot is in front. Balance training works best in small daily doses. 10 to 20 seconds here and there adds up like coins in a jar. Movement 5. The circulation booster. Walk after meals. In many Japanese towns, you will see older couples strolling the block after dinner. They are not marching for fitness points. They are simply letting food settle and blood sugar stay steady. After 50, a short, comfortable walk after eating can help control post-meal blood sugar spikes and improve circulation. If the weather is poor, a lap through your home works well. The habit matters more than the scenery. Let us simulate a post-meal walk together. If you can walk safely indoors while listening, please do. If not, march lightly in place while holding the back of your chair. Keep your posture tall. Land softly on your heels and roll through your toes. Let your arms swing naturally. We will do 3 minutes now, a short sample of what you can do for 10 or 15 minutes after your meals. Begin. Find a pace at which you can speak in full sentences. That is your guide. After 30 seconds, let your arms swing a little more briskly. After 1 minute, imagine you are walking with a friend on a familiar street, pointing out small flowers or the light on the window. If you use a cane or walker, move at your safe, steady pace. If you have diabetes and monitor your blood glucose, notice how a brief walk helps you feel balanced. 2 minutes. In your final minute, take 3 deeper breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and soften your jaw. 3 minutes complete. If this were after a meal, I would encourage you to continue for 10 to 15 minutes. Start with 5 if that is where you are today, and add a minute every few days. Movement 6. The joyful dance. Community rhythmic movements. Since the 1920s, Japan has broadcast simple morning movement routines that people perform together in parks and schools. The point is not perfection. It is rhythm, breath, and community. Loneliness and stiffness can age us faster than birthdays. Music and gentle movement lift the mood, stimulate memory, and coordinate balance. We will do a short, friendly sequence together. Stand with space around you, or remain seated and sway. Choose music you enjoy if you would like, but simple silence works too. We will move for 5 minutes with small, easy motions repeated in a cycle. I will guide you. Minute 1. March in place for 4 counts, then gently swing your arms across your chest for 4 counts. March 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat this pattern 6 times, breathing easily. If you are seated, march your feet and swing your arms in your lap. Minute 2. Side to side sway. Step right and sway, step left and sway. Imagine tall grass waving. Add a soft reach overhead every other sway. If your shoulders are tender, reach chest height instead. Keep your belly relaxed and your jaw soft. Minute 3. Gentle toe taps. Tap your right toes forward and return, then your left. Alternate. After a few taps, add a light heel dig forward with each foot. Keep your spine tall. Smile if you feel like it. This is meant to feel pleasant, not strenuous. Minute 4. Shoulder and chest opener. Roll your shoulders back in a slow circle 3 times. Then widen your arms as if you are opening curtains to welcome the morning. Breathe in as you open, breathe out as you release. Repeat this pattern for the minute. If your neck is tight, nod yes and no gently between repetitions. Minute 5. Finish with a calm flow. Step your right foot forward and reach gently forward. Step back and gather your hands toward your heart. Step your left foot forward and reach. Step back and gather. Move as if you are offering and receiving kindness. Continue until the minute completes. Now let your arms fall comfortably and take 3 soft breaths. If you felt silly at first, you are not alone. Most people do. But notice how your body feels now. A little warmer, a little lighter. If you live with others, invite them to join you for 5 minutes each day. Shared movement builds invisible threads of well-being. Before I reveal the one movement to avoid, let us pause for a minute of quiet standing or seated breathing to let your nervous system settle. Sit or stand tall, place a hand over your belly if that is comfortable, and feel the rise and fall. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. We will take 5 such breaths. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 2 more. Last one. Notice the calm that follows. The movement to avoid is not an exercise at all. It is long, unbroken sitting. Many Japanese elders break up sitting naturally. They stand to stretch after a cup of tea, water a plant, step outside to greet a neighbor, or walk the hallway for a minute. Prolonged sitting stiffens joints, weakens the legs and hips, and is associated with higher risks for heart disease and other conditions. The solution is simple and kind. Every 30 minutes, stand up, sway side to side, or walk to the kitchen and back. If you have a long phone call, stand or pace gently while you talk. If you enjoy television, use the ad breaks to rise and do 3 sit-to-stands. Place a note on your coffee table or set a gentle chime to remind you. Short, frequent interruptions of sitting keep your body young inside its years. Let us string everything together now into a simple daily ritual you can remember. In the morning before your first steps, sit tall and do a minute of gentle torso twists and reaches. After breakfast, walk 5 to 10 minutes at a conversational pace. Late morning, do 2 sets of 5 sit-to-stands with calm breathing. In the afternoon, practice 30 to 60 seconds of one-leg balance on each side near the kitchen counter. Before dinner, do a few slow, small squats or wall sits. After dinner, head out for a 5 to 15-minute stroll or walk indoors. At any point in the day, Put on a favorite song and sway or march for a few minutes. And every half hour, stand up to stretch or move. This is not a strict program. It is a series of friendly invitations. I want to leave you with two brief stories that live in my memory. The first is of a widower in a small coastal town. He told me he felt his strength leaving him after his wife passed. He started to do 3 sit-to-stands each time he boiled water for tea. He said the kettle became his coach. After 2 months, he noticed that his stares felt friendlier and his mind felt clearer. The second is of a retired teacher who organized a 10-minute morning movement in her building's courtyard. At first only 2 neighbors joined. A year later, there were 12 of them, moving in rhythm and sharing news. They told me their medicines did not change, but their days felt brighter. That too is medicine. Safety reminders as you build your habit. Move through ranges that feel comfortable. Discomfort that feels like effort is fine. Pain that feels sharp, electric, or worrisome is not. Stop and speak with your clinician if you experience chest discomfort, unusual shortness of breath, dizziness that does not pass, or pain that lingers. If you live with osteoporosis, keep twists small and avoid deep forward bends. If you manage high blood pressure, keep breathing steadily and avoid straining or breath holding. If you have joint replacements, honor the specific movements your surgeon has cleared for you. If your balance is unsteady, keep a hand on the counter and consider having a family member nearby when you try new movements. And remember that better does not mean bigger. Better means smoother, steadier, and more comfortable. Let us finish with a short practice round that touches each movement one last time. We will take 6 minutes. 1 minute of sit to stand, moving slowly, exhale to stand, inhale to sit. 1 minute of gentle torso twists and a reach to the sky. 1 minute of small squats with your hands on the chair back. 1 minute of alternating single leg balance for 10 seconds aside. 1 minute of easy marching in place. 1 minute of arm swings and a soft sway. While you move, breathe with me and imagine you are in a quiet park at the edge of the day, the air cool, the light soft, and your body exactly as it is, worthy of care. You now have 6 simple movements in your pocket. Rising gracefully. Awakening your spine. Guarding your knees. Training your balance. Walking after meals. Joyful rhythmic movement. And the one habit to avoid, long unbroken sitting. None of these requires youth. They require only attention and a little consistency. Start with 1 movement today. Add another next week. Put a small note on your refrigerator that says move kindly. Keep a tally on your calendar for the days you walk after dinner. Share this with a friend and check in with each other. The secret in Japan is not magic. It is community and small daily acts done with care. I am grateful you spent this hour with me. You deserve to feel strong, steady, and at home in your body. Your best years are not behind you. They are the years you choose to nourish starting now. If this guided time helped you, pass it to someone you love, and join me again. Until then, move kindly, breathe deeply, and let these simple rituals carry you forward.